Alrighty, y'all, we're just getting ready to do our all-in-one pan spaghetti squash dinner. We used about a pound of ground ground turkey. I used a pint of mushrooms, diced red onion, red, yellow, and green bell peppers. Woo! And of course our spaghetti squash there. I am choosing to use an arrabbiata sauce because I like a little bit of spice. But you can of course use whatever kind you like. This is a larger jar than the regular jar. This is a 32 ounce, 2-pound jar. Alrighty, I'm just gonna put my lid on, and now I'm gonna put this on high, and I'll let you know how long it takes. Okay, y'all, we've had this cooking for about 2.5 hours on high. I'm gonna be taking my spaghetti squash out. I'm just gonna use these 2 forks. You can see how easily that goes in here. Woo! Okay. This, wow, she's soft. She is ready. Yeah, I am just gonna cut this baby in half. Oh my goodness, if you all have ever made spaghetti squash before, this is it right here. Like, you want it to be soft like this. I'm gonna struggle around that little stem there, unfortunately. Still not easy to cut through the stem, but there we go. We got that. Before I deal with the next step of my spaghetti squash, I am gonna come in here with my meat masher. I'm gonna break up that ground turkey at the bottom. This actually looks and smells really good. Don't you think, Marty?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Look at this. It's almost like a little like ratatouille or a little goulash or something with all these delicious sort of colors and flavors.
And I love that arrabbiata sauce.
Arrabbiata.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah, me too. If you don't like spicy, of course you can use, you know, a marinara or whatever, you know, to your liking. Those big Rayos, excuse me, were on sale. And they had a basil one that I thought about getting some of too. But yeah, they were only $2 more than the smaller ones for that big sauce. Okay. Alrighty, y'all, I'm just gonna get the seeds out here and some of this center layer. You know, if you don't cook the spaghetti squash whole, you can cut it in half. It's difficult to cut it in half when it's not cooked, but you can then scrape out the seeds before cooking. Alrighty, now that we've got the unedible part of our squash scraped out, whew, she's soft. I'm just gonna start getting this spaghetti put into the spaghetti squash. You know what I mean? You put the spaghetti in the spaghetti squash. I might have to try and hold this with my hand, even though, oh, maybe I can do it like this. Even though it's a little hot, a little slippery, that's why I got my glove on here, but yes, we're getting it done. We're getting our spaghetti squash in there. And y'all, spaghetti squash, great substitute for pasta, packed with vitamins. All right, here's our second squash that we're getting done here. And this is it. You just rub your fork on it like that and it shreds up just like spaghetti. This is so good, y'all. You've got to try the spaghetti squash, and lots of ways to cook it. I think, you know, you can cut it in half, cook it face down with the seed scraped out in the oven if you prefer it that way. I think you could even probably microwave one, but you got to make holes in it first. All right. Just kind of toss this with all our beautiful sauce. Ooh, that arrabbiata, baby. It smells so good. Ooh la la.
Is that Italian?
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, I'm just gonna put my shredded mozzarella in here right on top. Make sure it's broken up before I put that on there. Perfect. All right, I'm just gonna put my lid on and let this cook for another 20 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, look how beautiful that melted cheese is looking. Okay, we are ready for our healthy fall meal. Ooh, it smells so good. We've got our spaghetti squash in here with our bell peppers, red, orange, and green, our ground turkey, mushrooms, arrabbiata sauce, and our mozzarella cheese on top. Y'all, I don't know. People tell me I never make anything homemade, but this is like pretty close to homemade, wouldn't you say, Marty? I did make my own sauce. All the other ingredients were fresh, unprocessed. Mmm. 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 Y'all, this is so good. All these vitamins, delicious flavors from our vegetables, that ground turkey, leaner protein. This is excellent. You gotta try it.